Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this may resonate with your situation or perhaps someone around you. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my description box and it will give you all the details. Alright, so let's see what Spirit has for the collective for today. What do we have going on for the collective? Alright. We have grounding, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Alright, and we also have paradise. Alright, this is all about happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Alright, so a lot of you have been working really hard on your stability here. And you're really starting to enjoy the way that life is going for you. Okay? And I keep getting some sort of fear here. Alright, with the collective. That they're concerned that this is only going to last a certain time period. Okay? And then it's going to go back to the way things were. Alright, so why am I getting that? Alright, what's going on in this situation for the collective? What does the collective need to know? Alright, we have patience. Alright? Some of you may be learning to be a little more patient with the universe. This is the number 36. 36 goes to 9, which talks about a transformation. We also have focus here. This is number 14, which is, again is the Temperance Angel, which is about patience and balance. 14 goes to a 5, which talks about change. Alright, so someone's in fear that if they take their eye off the prize for a split second, that somehow things are going to go backwards. Okay? But I feel like with the Resilience card here, that you're actually not giving yourself enough credit. 21 is the World card in Tarot, and that talks about closing out a cycle for a new beginning. So that chapter of your life is over, okay? Whatever turmoil or obstacles that you went through, they will not be returning because you've closed those cycles out. All right? And we also have extremes. Okay, this is number 34. 34 goes to a 7, and that talks about some sort of hidden truth or hidden knowledge. So it's almost like the fear of the unknown. Okay, again, you're worried here that, you know, everything is going really good for you right now, and you were really patient, and you really took the time to work on yourself and grow and evolve. But again, there's this level of fear of what's going to happen. Okay, what's going to happen next? You know, is there going to be another, disaster that's coming my way that I don't know about? So it's just some level of lingering fear, okay, that things are going to go back to the way they were before. Okay. So what else do we need to know about this situation? What do we need to know about this situation for the collective? All right, we have Page of Wands. So some of you may have just recently, received some sort of message or communication, or you're about to. And then Ten of Cups is the obstacle. So someone in this collective here is feeling like they can't plan for the long term because they just got in a very stable situation where there was a lot of chaos and conflict and obstacles in the past. And again, they're fearing that they're not sure how long this is going to last. So it's almost like they feel like they can't necessarily plan for the future because they're unsure of if this is going to last or not. Okay? We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Tower. Yeah. So it's almost like someone here is waiting for the other shoe to drop because things feel uncomfortably going well. Okay? And for someone here in the collective, that is very like unnerving to them. Like, everything's going really well right now, when in the past it really wasn't. So is this going to continue this way, or do I need to wait for the other shoe to drop? Like, how is this going to go? Right? We have the King of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. We also have the Ten of Wands. And we also have the Fool. Yeah. Because you're going from the World, which is closing a chapter, to the Fool card, which is starting a new chapter in your life. So whatever that cycle was, that was very rough for the collective here, that chapter's closed. That chapter's closed. Okay? So you can rest assured and breathe for a second, because someone here stopped breathing for a second. I felt it. Okay? So someone here needs to realize that there isn't going to be something that comes in and just blows up everything you have going on right now. Like, that's not happening. That chapter has closed, and you started a new chapter of your book. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Alright, so tell me about this Ten of Cups. Why is this the obstacle? Why is the Ten of Cups the obstacle? You have the Hermit, Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and we also have the Page of Swords. Okay, so some of you had a decision when it came to love, and there's still some level of looking back and saying, did I make the right choice? But I feel like with the Resilience card here and the Fool card here, you did make the right choice, but you're still looking back. You're still looking back. But that chapter's already been closed with whoever that other person was. Okay? So tell me about the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is someone you may have had children with, okay? Where there was a lot of chaos and argument and fighting, okay? And I feel like if this is a divorce situation where you were married to this person, you were able to close out that chapter and start anew. But I don't know why you keep looking back, because the Hermit's looking this way and so is the Page of Swords. They're all looking to the past instead of towards the future. So it's almost like you're not looking where you're going. You're too busy looking in the rearview mirror in the past. But why? Why is the collective looking in the past? That's what we need to know. Alright, because the Page of Wands, because of whatever communication came in. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So whatever this communication was that came in, it caught you off guard. Okay, so what was this communication that came in that caught the collective off guard? In regards to their past person? Okay, so your past person moved on with someone new. Okay. So now you're looking to the past saying, did I make the right decision? But if there was nothing but chaos, conflict, and disagreements with that person, to the point where the two of you separated, and now this person's with someone new, why would you then question the decision of leaving that person? Because you left that person because it wasn't working. So why would them being with someone new cause you to question or hesitate, even if it's for a second? Why would you need to look at that? Why is information about this person being with someone new, like, bothering you or making you question if you made the right decision? Because whoever you with, things are going really well. Okay, so what is this Tower moment here? Yeah, we have Six of Cups. This keeps talking about the past. We have the Magician. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so a lot of you are thinking, okay, well, when this news came out that your ex is with someone new, you're thinking now, did I make the right mistake? Did I not put enough effort into making this connection work? So it's almost like you're trying to figure out if you did enough in that connection to leave it behind, okay? Or maybe you feel like you may have rushed this decision to leave this person behind, and you're questioning yourself as far as, did I put enough effort and time into this connection to try to repair it? Or did I just kind of quickly move on to another connection? You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like, I feel like a level of almost guilt here. Like, well, what if, right? What if I put, more energy into that person? Would have it been better? All because they're in a new connection. But just because they're in a new connection doesn't necessarily mean that that connection is going to work out either, okay? So you have to think of it in a different way. If you got to the point where even if you were, say, married to this person and you filed for divorce and there was all this chaos going on, you did that for a reason, right? But now that, a certain amount of time has passed, and now you're hearing this person's in a new connection, now you're thinking, well, did I put enough time or healing? Did I make a rash decision in ending this connection with this person, or did I make the right decision? But there's a level of hesitation. But I feel like with the High Priestess, you intuitively know, okay, with the Page of Pentacles, that you put more than enough time and effort into this connection. This person, whoever they were, even though you may have been married to this person, they were not ready to settle down at that time. They may be ready to settle down now, who knows? But while you were with this person, whether it was long-term or marriage, okay, they ultimately were not ready to settle down, okay? And that's why it wasn't working between the two of you. All right, so tell me about this King of Swords energy. Yeah, we have the Sun card. And we have material happiness, 9 of Cups. And then we have 3 of Cups. So is this person pregnant with this new person's child? Is that the issue? Is that the issue? Let's find out. Is that the issue? We have the 4 of Swords. So you thought this situation was over with, but now finding out that this person is not only in a new connection, but they're also pregnant, that's what's leaving you thinking about this situation, but because it's stirring up some sort of emotions within you. Okay? Possibly when the two of you were together. Alright, with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Alright, so tell me about this 2 of Cups energy. Yeah, we have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're all in your head about this person being with someone else, possibly even being pregnant. Okay? They also may be getting married to this person, so take it how it resonates. But this is what's burdening you, is like, well, did I give up because this person, being with a new connection, you're feeling like you gave up too easy. That's what I'm getting out of this. All right, so why is the Ten of Wands here? Yeah, you closed out that cycle because this person cost you nothing with burdens, because at the end of the day, when the two of you were together, they weren't ready to be, you know, a long-term spouse or a long-term situation, okay? They were not ready to settle down, all right? You may have felt like the two of you had a very intense connection, okay? But at the end of the day, there was a reason that you closed the cycle. So you need to go back and think about, because right now, especially when time has passed, okay, you forget all of the negative things that were between you and this person. It's very easy to forget or block out all the bad things or the bad times between you and this person. So it's almost like you're getting some sort of nostalgia about when you were with this person, because you're finding out that they're with someone new. You know, they may be pregnant, they may be getting married to this person, and it's really leaving you stuck in your head, because you're feeling like, almost like, well, why couldn't it be like that between the two of us? But there's a reason this connection had to end. And you already know why this connection had to end. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done it. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. All right. So tell me about this Fool card. All right, we have the Death card. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so a lot of you, you know, ended a marriage with this person because this person was toxic to you at that time. That doesn't mean that they're not toxic now, because we don't know what's going on between them and their person. Okay, or if this person has actually changed. They may have just met someone just as toxic as them and settled down. Okay, I don't know what their current situation is, but that's why you closed out this cycle and went a different way. Yeah, with the King of Swords, you cut anything out that was a negative influence to you, and unfortunately, it included this person with the Ten of Swords. And even though this person may feel betrayed by you in some way, they may have even told you, maybe that's what this communication is they feel like you abandoned them or betrayed them in some way by either exiting this marriage or exiting this long-term connection because it wasn't working, and, you know, went after new love. But that's ultimately what you were meant to do, okay? Because if you would have stayed in this connection, we have the Hangman here. You would have been stuck exactly where you were at, because this person was not ready to settle down. It's almost like someone like starts dating someone, right? And then, you know, you go on 2, 3, 4 years and nothing's really moving forward. It's just kind of things are the way they're at. And then all of a sudden their next relationship, they get married. And then you start to question, okay, well, did I, you know, was I doing something wrong? You know, was I not giving enough? Was I not, you know, giving them what they needed? Like, why is this person now marrying this person when, you know, that wasn't even a consideration when them and I were together? So what's causing this person to take a leap of faith with this person versus if they would have just taken a leap of faith with me? Like, that's kind of the energy of what I'm getting out of this reading. Like, someone feels somehow, now that they're away from this person, okay, who is very low vibrational, I'm not gonna lie, very low vibrational, I feel like this person, the only reason that they are considering settling down now is perhaps because they are pregnant, okay? Or maybe they just met someone who is exactly like them and everything's working well for the two of them together and they see a future with that person. But you really want to be in a connection with someone here who is still operating in lower vibrational energies, okay? And that's what I'm seeing. Whether the two of you got married or were just in a long-term connection here, you closed out this cycle, it wasn't working, there was too much chaos, conflict, disagreements between you and this person, you closed that chapter, but now that you hear about them moving on with someone else, it almost like, I'd like to say it almost provokes the emotion of jealousy for this new person, because it's like, well, why couldn't we make it work? But you already know the answer to that question and you just forgot what the answer to that question was. So if you sit there and think right before you ended the connection with this person, what were all the emotions I was going through at that time, you're going to quickly remember why you ended this connection. And that was, in fact, the right thing to do. All right? And I do see here that you have new love and everything's going really well. And it's almost like you're worried that this person is going to, like, switch the role on you. Okay? Like, perhaps start acting like your ex did. Okay? So that's what this fear is about, is you're not sure how it's going to go with this new person, but you were meant to be with this new person. Even if it's not for a lifetime, you are meant to be with this person because you're on a completely different chapter than whoever this ex is, okay? This ex is in a whole different chapter than this new person. So just because that did not go well doesn't mean that this new connection is going to go south, okay? But that's what I'm getting from you, collective, is that you're scared that this new connection that you're in, even though it's very stable, very solid, you're in fear that it's going to somehow turn south, just like the connection you had with this other person. And it's this other person entering a new connection that is triggering you to feel this way. And that's what I'm getting out of the situation. All right, well, if you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. Until next time.